What's up, everybody? Hang tight. I'm gonna make sure all the computer stuff is ready to go. I am live on YouTube. Send out the tweet, and I am good to go. What's up, everybody? My name is Devin, and I'm gonna be doing just an alternative broadcast to the PGA Tour broadcast on TV right now. It's simple. I watch the golf that everybody's watching with Tiger Woods with no sound, and then I just tell you exactly what I see. It's think about it like radio. If you can't get to a TV and you're on YouTube, think about it like radio. Anyway, I'm trying something new, and I know nobody is here yet, so that is good. And I'm also gonna try something else new. Do you have any idea where my headphones are? I know. I'm sorry, everybody. I am still looking for my headphones. This probably isn't going to work without headphones. Anyway, I'm just trying to see if I can listen to what they're saying. Anyway, I'll be right back.
How we were together. How much is it? I'm still kicking myself. I realized.
Well, that's okay. No need to run around the apartment looking for headphones when Tiger Woods is about to make his comeback finally. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Corey Connors, -10. Tiger Woods, -8. Justin Rose, -8. And Justin Rose, one of those players that came on the scene early. He was like at the British Open when he was like 16. And he just had that incredible round. And I think he canned it from like the middle of the fairway. Hang tight, I gotta catch my breath. Alright. Yeah, well, anyway, Justin Rose, he was like 17, made it from the fairway, and everyone was thinking, is this guy going to be the real deal, or was that just a lucky shot? What's going on with Justin Rose? Well, it turned out he had one hell of a consistent and good golf career. So that's good. And then we got P. Reed, S. Burns, Brandt Snedeker. Man, I have not heard of any of these guys. Look at that. Rory Sabatini, still on the PGA Tour, still playing pretty well. We are on commercial break right now. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to listen to what they were saying with headphones and then be able to talk to you guys. Because I have not been watching any of this golf tournament. I don't know anything. No, I can't find my headphones. I'm going to take one more look for them.
I'm like, I didn't even handle it. I know you. That's my dad. Look like a friend of my dad's. Golf buddies. What are you doing? I'll call you back. You look at them. Tell me. But you come back in one piece. Smile. Hey, buddy. Fire red is small.
Take him down tomorrow.
I'll be fine, Carl. The line keeps moving. And I keep stepping over it. How far is too far? Will there ever be a back?
Are they underneath the side? They're on the floor right there, dude. Under your chair.
Oh, they're under the chair? Man, I am such an idiot. Under the chair. Man, I'm missing Tiger Woods. I didn't even look right directly underneath me.
You're such a goober.
No, well, that one. It was like directly underneath the chair. That means it's impossible for me to see it. Alright, here we go. Let me see if this works. Alright, turn the sound up on this. What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. If you're still here, I am getting the technical issues out of the way, but I am going to start doing the broadcast of Tiger. I'm just going to do like radio. I'm just going to tell you what I see. And right now, Putting, who is this guy? He's talked about it. How he's appreciative of all the support. I wouldn't put it past him to make. Actually, I don't need that one. I can just see it. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm gonna have to take a break here and catch my breath because I was ran down to the car for no reason. Because they have subtitles on the screen.
I heard you and you didn't even know it. Here, you want some banana?
No. Oh. Luckily, I got a Gatorade, so hang tight. Oh, and we can do. Is anybody here? What's up, everybody? 2 people are here. I cannot believe that you're still here. Thanks for staying with me. Don't need my headphones. We are watching golf, and right now somebody is putting. He's wearing the light blue shirt. Casey. Putting for par. And that was like a 3.5 footer, but those could be tough, but the pros never miss them. Paul Casey, -6. Not having the best back nine right now. And who's this guy? It's just not coming in HD whatsoever. 4-back. We talked about how Connors has been part of the Canadian developmental team. Anyway, I'm excited for Tiger. I just want to watch him win. I want to see the comeback. And as far as I'm concerned, everybody else is the enemy. Corey Connors, he's got so many birdies today. That is insane. 2 ahead of Tiger Woods. And look at this dweeb. He's trying to compete with Tiger. Justin Rose, -8. I like him. On the 17th hole, it's a par 3. He's got about a 50-footer left to right. Good speed, good. That's just a good putt, but it's not going in. And I don't think I can remember the last time I had a putt that long. That was a tap in afterwards. Like back when I was a kid, I remember it happening all the time. But these days, every single time my par putts are so tough. Anyway, oh, what I can do is this. What's up, everybody? Yeah, those par putts are so tough. And now we got an advertisement for American Ninja Warrior USA vs. the World. And it's tomorrow on TV. It's about time that happened. And Corey Conners still in first place. Actually, I got to move this over a little bit. I don't think you guys can see their scores. Can you guys see their scores? Yeah. Anyway, Corey, he's a Canadian. That is crazy. Corey Conners, Justin Rose, K Craft, Tiger Woods. Wait, is this updated? I thought Tiger Woods was just -8. Oh, well, Tiger must have made a bogey somewhere. See, this is why I should have been watching. Look at that. Sergio Garcia, -2. He's another guy that's always in the mix. Like, he would be considered in the same, like, class as Sergio Garcia, or as Justin Rose, like, about the same age. But they both are still around, but did it in completely different ways. Goes to show how many. It's the game of golf, but there's many ways to play it and to make money doing it. And that's what makes it so interesting, because it's an individual sport. And this guy just hit it into the water. And now we are going to. Oh man, you know what? The type on the Conners is hitting on the 15th hole, par 3, 162. Smooth swing, not super impressed. And wow, that is just, he hit it to about pin high, about 25 feet away, and looks like about the shortest putt that he could possibly, or not the shortest putt, but the easiest putt he could possibly have, because it's not like he's gonna go for that hole. Is that Bernhard Longer? Is Bernhard Longer still playing? Ooh, and now we have, see, instead of actually doing the drone shots of the holes these days, they do it on animations. They do it in computers. I mean, this could easily be done better with a drone, but, you know. Anyway, they're showing the hole. This looks like an awesome hole. Super long, water on the right, dog leg right, and it just kind of goes right around the water. And the pin's in the front left, and if I was playing this hole, I would just be hitting it to the center. Brandt Snedeker, teeing off. And he's -7. This is a 438-yard par 4. And that's not super long. Very quick tempo swing from Snedeker. He's eyeing it down, and that might hit, that's going to go into the rough and not sitting up at all. That took one final roll, and he's not going to be happy with that. Here's Tiger Woods, the man, the myth, the legend. The most dominant athlete. I mean, Tiger Woods is so amazing. And it's about time he's back. There's a lot, who knows? I mean, I just respect his game. I've seen him play even in person. And I was playing golf even before Tiger got big. But I was definitely in the golf Tiger realm. Like, I was part of the group of people that got into golf because of Tiger. So I just want to see him do well. And what's so funny is in every other sport, if somebody is dominating so hard, you root against them because it's annoying. But with Tiger, I always rooted for him anyway. And I'm still rooting for him. A little bit of a stinger type of swing. And that is fading. Not the greatest shot in the world, I don't think. But in the fairway. And that was like a stinger 3-wood. Little low fade. That was actually badass. And now we got a little thing on Corey Conners, Valsport Championship. Let me see if I can actually hear what they're saying. So I can listen to what they're saying and still broadcast with you guys. But we are on commercial right now, so I am going to turn it down. So that is good to know. Yeah, can you guys, is it going through the feed? I don't know. This is my first time doing golf, people. And we are on commercial break, and I am a golfer. So I was just excited when this was happening. I'm like, oh, dude, I'll do a live stream. And I just like golf in general. been playing since maybe 2000. I don't even know how long I've been playing, but now that I get older, I play less. I used to play in high school all the time. That's kind of my thing. And it started in middle school, and I played in middle school and high school, and not quite good enough to make the college golf team. Almost not even good enough to. I was on the edge of the high school golf team. I was never very good. I could always shoot a solid 82. And my problem was I'm not very good off the tee. And that's always been my problem. My short game is pretty good, and my iron play is pretty good. Putting, not great. But I'm just no good off the tee. And when you are hitting from the rough and you are getting penalty strokes and you haven't even finished the hole, it's just so bad. And then if you're not like the best golfer in the world anyway, and then you put yourself in gnarly situations, you're gonna make bad decisions. And that is my golf career in a nutshell. You guys play too? Anyway, what's up, guys? If you have anything to say, make sure you type it in the chat. I am going to. I'm going to read it, and let's take a look. Thanks for being here. I don't know if this is entertaining at all. Still on commercial break, and it is a BMW commercial. And I used to know all the golfers. I used to watch the Golf Channel all the time, and I was around when they first invented it. I used to know all the golfers, but ever since Tiger went bad, ever since maybe 2008, 9, I stopped paying attention. And I actually, in general, I just stopped paying attention to sports. We are back. Close up on Tiger as he walks to his ball on number 16. And now we got a super slow motion of his swing. They call this hole the snake pit. He successfully puts it into the fairway. That was like a Stinger 3-wood. And that is actually one of the only shots that I can actually hit well off the tee. Watch how he cocks the club trying to hit a club. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh no, I gotta do this. So I can hear what they're saying. I gotta hit the wrong button. And now we got a putt from, I think that's Connors. Oh, and that was the worst putt I have ever seen. Short and right, didn't even have a chance at all. And that's all I need to see. He has no chance of winning this tournament. Here we go, and somebody just made a double bogey. 3 drop shots for Kelly at the 16th. Being careless off the tee, just like me, but he's got a pretty sweet hat. Here's Justin Rose. He's 2 back from the fairway. And he's always leading. He's never happy with a shot when it's in the air. And that is safely on the green, but he's probably a little bit disappointed. And here is Brandt Snedeker, and he probably should have wore more suntan lotion, more sunscreen, boost that SPF every single day. I mean, if you know you're going to be out in the sun every single day as part of your job, all day, every day for decades, put on SPF, because now he is paying the price. And he's hitting from the rough. And this looks like the dopest hole ever. You know, taking a little long over the ball, I don't like this. He hits it. And man, it's sweet that they got the ball tracker on all of them these days. And that is just onto the front edge of the green. I don't think that's going to be an easy birdie opportunity, but he was able to get it on the green. So that, I think, would be considered a good shot. And here's Tiger wearing, you know, right off the bat, he's wearing, what an awesome gray. That shirt, that is the best pink I have seen in forever. What is that, like hot pink? I got to get me one of those shirts. He is also taking a little bit of time in terms of his pre-shot routine, stepping up to the ball. And man, what a badass. The way that he stands over the club, it's just a thing of, or over the ball, it's a thing of beauty. And he backed off, and that is something that he has done throughout his whole career, and usually never an indication of what would happen next. I mean, probably always a good decision. I never do that. Here's a swing. A little bit of a punch shot, and that is tailing off to the right, but I think it'll be safely on the green. And Tiger definitely cannot be happy with that. That is about a 40-footer. because he's in a situation right now where pars aren't going to do it. He's probably got to start making birdies. Luckily, he's got a whole another round ahead of him. But the odds of this guy Connors being around tomorrow, I mean, it always happens. There's always somebody that you've never heard of that's at the top, and when they get around the 70th hole, they never seem to be there anymore. And maybe Connors, the Canadian, is one of those guys, because he doesn't look like a seasoned professional. Now, I don't know anything about him. Justin Rose, Tiger Woods, Snedeker, and I've never heard of S. Burns. I've never heard of P. Reed. I've never heard of T. Aswegen, and then R. Palmer. Anyway, Tiger is walking to this ball. And this is, oh, here's Connors playing the same hole as Tiger, the 16th. And he's had a par on it and a birdie on it. And he is playing just a nice draw to the center of the fairway. And you know what? I've played golf with these jackasses. Oh, wow. Maybe a little bit too far. He hit it to the rough. He hit it through the fairway. But I've played golf with these jackasses. They're the little guys. And they just put it in the fairway every time. And it's just so annoying. Like, oh, whoop-de-doo. Same thing you did 16 times in a row. How exciting is that? Anyway, Justin Rose, not a good putt, and I've never liked his style. And I'm not going to blame it on being British, but actually I am. In general, the British golfers don't look cool. They never have. Paul Casey, now that's a badass swing, and that's going into the water. That was one of the worst shots I have ever seen from a professional golfer in a very long time. What's up? What's your handicaps? I used to be, when I played all the time, I think my best I got down to like a 10 in high school. And then if I played last weekend, which is my first time playing it forever. I only play maybe like 3 or 4 times a year. And then I got an 86. And I gave myself a breakfast bowl. What about you? Now we have Kraft after a triple bogey playing the 17th hole, 194-yard par 3, and that is not coming back to the green. Going to end up in the bunker. Oh my goodness, he got a good bounce, and that's going to be right next to the flag. And that was the most aggressive line he could have taken at that pin. Why did he do that? But now he set himself up. That is one of the best birdie opportunities I think you can get on the hole. And now we're watching Tiger at the 16th hole setting up his long putt. Can't be happy about this leave from the center of the fairway. And in general, throughout everything Tiger's been through, he has aged okay. You know, he looks a little bit older, but it could have been worse. It could have been much worse. And you'd be surprised how little graphics they put on the screen during these golf tournaments. They're very, very broadcast heavy, I think, because they're really just showing us just videos. Like, and they got Woods. They got the situation, but they need more graphics. Like, how about some robot football players like they have on Monday Night Football? I'll take some robot golfers. Tiger Woods over his, I would say about 60 to 50 foot putt. Probably about a 7% chance of making this. Here it comes. It looks like he left it a little bit out to the right and way short. That was a terrible putt. And he's left himself some meat on the table. Maybe about a 5 to 6 footer. And it did not look straight. Here's Justin Rose putting for par on the 18th. About a 3 footer. And right in the center, Justin Rose wearing just kind of an ugly shirt. And never had cool sunglasses. Finishes his round. Is this broadcast nationally? I don't know. Here's Brandt Snedeker. But yeah, I just love Tiger. Here's the putt from he hit it from the rough and he's a little bit short. And he just made that putt. Oh my goodness, Brandt Snedeker from the rough. I thought that he hit it short. I thought that wasn't a good shot. He ends up making birdie. And you know what? That wasn't the most difficult putt in the world. The fact that he was on the fringe didn't make too much of a difference. And he needs to hit the gym. Definitely needs to hit the gym. And you should see that in slow motion. That ball jumped. Yeah, this is why I didn't think that he was going to be able to make that. The ball jumped. Wow, that was the most badass little shot ever. And Brandt Snedeker may be showing us why he's a professional golfer, because that ball striking did not look that awesome. And here's the best golfer of all time by far. Changed the sport. He's got 0 3-putts this week. So that is pretty good. That explains why he's -8. And this looks like a definite, not even a knee knocker. This is like a knee knocker times 2. I think aiming outside the hole. Here's the putt. Oh, dead center. And that was maybe shorter and easier than I thought. But good 2-putt from Tiger. He can't be upset about that. Oh man, who's this guy? He's in the water. He's got one shoe off. His pant leg rolled up. And he got it out of the water, but that was not a good shot. And you know what? I've never cared about golf enough to take my shoes off and get in the water. I just dropped one. Here's Kraft for birdie. Easy birdie putt. Easy. Was that the guy that, you know, that guy looks like Robert Kraft. Oh, he got a 7. Goodness gracious. He got a triple bogey, but comes back with the birdie right afterwards. So way to go. Maybe that's going to get him back on track. Here's Connors playing from the left rough on the very tough 16th hole. This looks like a really tough one. And that looks like that one's going right. And way short. Yeah, this guy Connors is not going to be around tomorrow on the 70th hole. That is for sure. And now we got a close-up of Tiger. And honestly, I really like that color combo. Oh, wow. Look at him back in the day. So gangster. Well, this is the 1996 J.C. Penney Classic. I don't know what hole this is, and wow, he knocked it to like 2 feet. And that was just Tiger Woods is so amazing. Oh, and now we're watching a woman make a putt. Oh, that's it. That was when he was at Stanford. And that was a badass shot. That was when he was at Stanford. I wonder where this course is. It's in Innisbrook. They're playing Innisbrook, Copperhead course, purse $6.5 million. And you know what? That's about what the purses were when I stopped watching golf like 10 years ago. Has the have the payouts not increased as I would have thought the purses were bigger by this point, but who knows? Maybe because Tiger and just people not watching golf as much, it just hasn't grown. Here's Snedeker on the 17th, the par 3, probably like a 4-iron. Man, I want to get a shot tracker on my shots. And man, he went right for the pin. No spin though, and goes through the green to the back rough. Maybe he can do that same putt that he did on the last hole. And why no spin? Maybe it hit a downslope on the green. And that's what I think that's what they're talking about right now. And Tiger Woods he says okay to his caddy. And honestly, he needs to look a bit more confident out there. He doesn't look as confident as he used to when he would win every tournament by 5 strokes. He doesn't look quite as confident. Now we got a blimp shot of Copperhead. And that is cool. I wonder where Copperhead is at. Copperhead Golf Course. Oh, it's in Florida. I'm never going to it. Who wants to go to Florida? The only reason to go to Florida would be to go to Miami and then to the Bahamas. And my software just went red, so maybe I am going in and out. I am back. Here's Tiger Woods at the 17th hole. 195 yards. And he's got a 7-iron. Wow, this must be downhill or downwind. Because, man, it would be nice to pull out the 7-iron when you're 200 yards away. I'm pulling out the 4-iron. And that thing looks like a good shot. And that is safely in the middle of the green, leaving himself a 30-foot birdie putt. And I think that is probably what he needs to do is just get himself to the final round and not be too aggressive, because he knows Corey Conners is probably not going to be there on the 70th hole. There is no reason for Tiger to go for that pin, because wow, that looked a little bit dangerous. So I think we're going to see a lot of that out of Tiger. Now, is that what he would have done back in the day when he was winning every single time? No. That's what was so weird about Tiger, is he was the first person to think of it, which is when you're winning, to just go even harder and to go even harder. Like, I don't know, for some reason golfers are like, oh, I got a 4-stroke lead and I'm a thinkings man person, I'm going to play this way. And I think people just assume that was the right way to play, but I don't think it was. What I saw in that shot just now with Tiger was that he is going to the thinkings man kind of way to play, and not just the moment, in the moment, just as much as I can do. So anyway, playing smart, Tiger Woods, he's a changed man, and how could you not be after everything he's been through? A lot of people like to say, oh, poor Tiger, poor him. He's Tiger Woods, yes. Is he a dick? Yes. Has he lived a life that's sheltered and socially very weird? Yes. All those things are yes, and a lot of them are not his fault. Should we feel sympathy for him? For his actions? No. Some of them I don't care about, other ones no. But you have to at least understand that he had to go through it all. And knowing Tiger before, the way that he was mentally on the golf course, it would have been surprising had he not been able to get through whatever personal problems that he had in his life. And I think he just pushed these personal problems under the rug for so long, and he was so good at golf, and he just, if somebody, he would just get better at golf and nobody would say anything. He just pushed them under the rug and they all exploded at one time. Let's hope he gets through it, because that would be great. And he is Tiger Woods. He's got billions of dollars. He's always going to be good. But Tiger Woods, it doesn't seem like he didn't play golf for the money. That is for sure. He just happened to become a billionaire. He played golf because he liked beating everybody. So just for his mental health, and he wants to beat people at golf. Let's hope he can do it. And I think that he could have given up a couple times at this point, but he is back. And the only thing that he got in trouble for recently, well, he didn't really get in any real trouble. He was having an affair on his wife, and then his wife found out about it and almost killed him with a golf club. That's what happened. Now, he was a total dick and everything came out, but he didn't do anything wrong. The only thing he did wrong was he was on Xanax and driving around, which is not totally his fault either, because if you're on Xanax driving around, you have no idea what you're doing. It's part of the drug. That's the point. So yes, you get in trouble for it. It's like a DUI. That makes sense, but that's still not even that much trouble. Anyway, from the back of green, Statiker was not able to put it into the hole. And he tried to blade it a little bit. That was weird. Usually you see people trying to do that with like a fairway wood or a 3-wood, but he tried to blade it with an iron. And here's Conners from the right rough. He chips it up to the pin, and he left himself maybe a 3 to 4 foot par putt on a very difficult 16th hole. And here's Tiger Woods setting up his birdie putt. And I think that he needs to, he's starting to get a little bit more man boob. Back when he was younger, he had pecs. Well, he was very, very skinny, and then he started going to doctors and working out, and then he got pretty jacked. Now, back then, who knows what he was taking? That doesn't matter. But when you do see somebody that was working out like he was and went from a skinny little dude to somebody jacked, it seems like you get a little bit of man boob afterwards if you don't keep it up and when they get a little bit older. So he does have a little bit of man boob, and I don't see why he just doesn't do a little bit more bench press, but maybe having a good chest, it doesn't help you out in golf that much. Here's the putt. Good speed, but just a little bit to the left. And Tiger is laughing about that, but you know what? In the end, he's got to be a little bit happy. Here's Conners' putt for par on number 16 or number 17. and he missed it right. And Connors is going to fall one shot, and expect to see a lot more of those through the next couple days. And look at that round. Birdie, 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 bogey. Man, these guys are getting so many birdies these days. Holy crap. Were they always getting that many birdies? And now we have the announcer, the Golf Channel announcer, talking to boring guy Justin Rose. And I will say for sure, he's got a 70, a 69, and a 66. So great round today. But in terms of just boring athlete speak, which is just kind of, you know, we put one foot in front of the other, and we just show up and we just do our jobs, and then we get out of there. We just, whatever happens, happens. In terms of athlete jargon, and it makes sense that they do it because Tiger Woods had that crazy life going on behind the scenes, but nobody knew he was making loads of money the whole time because that's all he ever did. It's a good idea if you are a professional in anything, really, unless you are basically unless you're in media. It's basically good to do what they all do. Anyway, golf jargon I found even more boring because they have so much opportunities to talk about the round and actually like talk to a golfer about what happened. It's an individual sport, so you're not going to make anybody mad. They just don't do it. It's like these golfers. You're allowed to talk and be interesting, but just do it in a way in which you're only talking about the golf. And then your agents won't get worried and not let you talk. Get in the habit of only talking about the golf. And then I promise you, it might not be an instant rush, but over time, those sponsors are going to want to go to you because the people like you. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. If I was a sports agent, it's just not going to be quick, but you would much rather be the guy that's fun to talk to than the guy that says jargon. But of course, that's after you're a great golfer and in the top 10 by the end, you know? So that's first. And Connors hits another bad shot. Tiger Woods. And wow, my internet got so bad I can hardly, I can tell that that's Tiger Woods just based on he's on the 18th hole. The wind is behind him by 5 miles an hour. Looks like, did he just hit an iron off the tee? My internet, it was so choppy and bad that if you hit a fairway off the tee, you're going to end up in the fairway. But I don't know if I like that play at all. Remember, I guess he used to do those stingers all the time, but I don't know if those were with irons. Anyway, Palm Harbor, Florida. And I have absolutely no desire to ever go to Florida, even for the golf. I would make that exception where they have the TPC Stadium course. I would love to play that one. So I'll go to Florida once. Copperhead, not gonna do it. Now we got a commercial for NBC. I don't know what this is. Timeless premieres tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So now we got a commercial for Toyota. What's up, everybody? Is this even at all exciting? Is this somewhat entertaining? This is my first time doing it, so I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna do it tomorrow too. So let's hope Tiger wins. And yeah. I gotta change it. I change the date. Here we go. Anyway, tell me what you think. Still on commercial break, but yeah, Tiger is gonna make a comeback, and I just want him to win a tournament. And strictly, in the end, do I care about Tiger? No. I want to be entertained on TV, and Tiger gives entertainment on TV. So. Yes, I like Tiger. I love him. I want him to do good, but sadly, it's coming from a place in which I'd want to get entertainment from TV. Anyway, still on commercial break, and we are watching. I don't even know what this is. Maybe two mummies that are husband and wife, and he is playing some kind of video game. Slow internet is evil. Spectrum is crazy fast. You know what? Spectrum is crazy fast. They do have good internet. Part of the reason why I am, yeah, they do have good internet, and their upload speeds are also very, very fast. It's crazy. You can go to places, especially those business complexes that are supposed to have great internet. Oh, after missing the cut, Jordan Spieth has more missed cuts, 19, than Tiger Woods, 17 on the PGA Tour. Jordan Spieth has more missed cuts. Yeah, well, he was one of those guys that is just going to be for the pin the whole time. On the 14th hole today, recorded the fastest club head speed on tour this season, 129 miles per hour. Last time to open an event on tour with 3 consecutive rounds under par. So Tiger is, the numbers are pretty amazing, and the fact that he has the fastest club head speed on tour is amazing. Maybe when they fixed his back, instead of fixing it, they gave him a robot back. If we have Cyborg Tiger now, that would be awesome. And he is in the fairway on number 18. He hit an iron off the tee, so he's probably quite, I don't know how far back. Oh, 170 yards back. And yeah, he is just trying to play it safe. Connors isn't going to be there. Here's their shot. No shot. Oh, we do have the shot tracker. Look like it's going to go a little bit right, but that is directly in the center of the green. And left himself maybe a 30-foot putt for birdie. So exactly what he did on the last hole. And here's Connors from the greenside bunker on number 17. And that is a pretty good bunker shot. And I am not a terrible golfer, or I'm not a good golfer, but the best part of my game for some reason is my bunker play, greenside bunker play. It's weird, and when people get screwed up because all sand is different, like no matter what course I go to, my bunker play is always good. And I don't even know why. So I don't mind the bunkers as much as everybody else. But I would still rather avoid them. But honestly, it's to the point now. It's like for decades, my bunker play has been good, and it's because I have a very steep. I've got a steep swing angle. Like, it's not good for like my driver, and that's why I suck off the tee. But I just have to swing normally in bunkers, and it just pops out. So I should probably work on not in the bunker. Anyway, I should probably make my swing angle better. But now I am getting slow internet. The Spectrum website is still buffering, and Brandt Snedeker looking like he's setting up a shot, and he definitely needs to hit the gym. Very skinny. And here's, oh, now we're going up to, man, my internet is going slow. I'm sorry, people. But Tiger Woods is walking to his ball on number 18. He's got a birdie putt, and he's just playing very safe. Fairway, center of the green. Fairway, center of the green. And I think he's just going to watch Connors slowly fall tomorrow, and then he's going to be right in the end and maybe just need a birdie to win it. And that would be sweet, because when Tiger has a birdie to win, if he needs to make birdie to win on 18, he's going to do it. Here's Brandt Snedeker from the left rough on number 18, 160 yards. And it looks like he had to play a little bit of a draw of some kind. And that is also on the green, but farther than Tiger's, and maybe Tiger's going to get a little bit of a read. So that is good. And wow, that looks like a very fun green to play. And that pin position, though it is left, is probably one of the easier ones. And Connor's ball, or Snedeker's ball, now rolls off the green slowly. Valsburg, Connors -9, Woods -8, Rose -8, and Snedeker -8. So they are all right up there. And if I had to put money on anybody, it would be Tiger Woods. And we are off to commercial break. Thanks for being here, everybody. Trying something new, and gonna do it tomorrow as well. So this is just a little bit of my test run. And yeah, so far it's not. Oh, Yuri Johnson, has Tiger teed off on the 18th yet? Yes, he has. He hit an iron just to the fairway, a little bit to the right, like the right side of the fairway. Left himself 170 into the green, and then just hit it right dead center in the center of the green. And what looks like a pretty makeable 25-foot, 30-foot birdie putt. and there's no way he's making bogey. That is for sure. Yuri Johnson, thanks for being here. Still on commercial break, and if you can get to a TV, I'd recommend that. But if you can't get to a TV, I'll be back here tomorrow doing this. Think about it like radio. Or you can watch the TV and then listen to me. Maybe, who knows, maybe you don't like one of the announcers. So, you know, just watch what you're watching, listen to me. It's just an alternative broadcast. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Still on commercial break, and I'm just here. Actually, I'll be back in 2 minutes. What's up, everybody? I am back, and it turns out that I think it's easier to do this without even listening to what the actual announcers are saying, because they just say the same thing over and over again. Yeah. Here we go. We got the birdie putt from Snedeker on 18. This looks like about 75 feet, and a huge right to left putt, and he doesn't look particularly happy with it. Left himself a long putt, and here's Connors, leader on 18, hits a nice smooth 3-wood, and that is in the fairway on the left side. Probably not the best leave considering where the pin is at, and now Tiger's iron shot is making a lot more sense. And what's funny is, why did Tiger think to do that? I don't know. Tiger's iron shot makes a lot more sense. Longest putt made this season, 9th hole Honda Classic, 23 feet 9 inches. So this is, I think, probably longer than 29 feet. And he is setting it up, and it definitely looks makeable, even though it is long. I don't know. Maybe he's got about a 10% chance to make this. 10 to 15% chance to make this. It is, I mean, I don't know at all, like, from what it looks like. It looks pretty makeable. Would be sweet for him to get to 9 under right now, and then have to watch Connors finish, and then wow, that is going to be an awesome Sunday. Tiger sets up to the ball, still using that same style putter that he's used from the beginning, just the standard answer, the ping answer. It was if the design's great, why fix it? The answer 2 started that putter, and he still got it. Here's the putt, and he's left that one out to the right and left himself maybe 3 feet for birdie, or for par, and he looked angry about that, actually. And you can tell Snedeker asked him something like, you know, should I finish or whatever, and he responded, but he responded in a way in which he was angry, but you can tell he was angry at himself. And you know, that's what's different, is back in the day, nobody even talked to Tiger. The pro golfers didn't even talk to him. Everybody was scared of him. It turns out he's a bit of a dick, but he also, it's not his fault. Think about it like somebody that's autistic. It's not his fault. He was just, he was like, it's almost as if his surroundings, because he was so unique, he was so famous, so good, potentially worth billions, it kind of turned him a little bit autistic, and he ended up becoming a dick. But maybe he's not. Anyway, same kind of thing. But you can either be born with it, or you can learn weird social things. And he learned weird social things. Though he is a dick, I love him. If it's all about the golf. And that, for me, that's what it was all about. And still said it looks like he's laboring a little bit. One final check. And this is a bit of a knee knocker. And hate to see Tiger drop one after being in the center of the green on this hole, and he just hit it dead center. Par on 18. Tiger Woods shoots a 67, and that's either going to be and tied for second place. And Connors is in there looking like this is how it's going to finish. -9, and then everybody else at -8. And Tiger, you know what? He has a little bit left on top. A good thing golfers wear hats. And now we got another blimp shot. Thanks for being here, everybody. You know what? I think that it's better to do this without actually listening to the real announcers. And here is the dweeb Connors in the middle of the fairway. And the fact that he's Canadian, I'm not going to cut him any slack. He's going up against Tiger right now. We can't have a Canadian beating Tiger. 137 yards. Well, maybe Tiger shouldn't have hit an iron, actually. He's got 137 in. Here's the shot. Looking like he pulled it a little bit. But that is safely on the green, and he's got about half the length of Tiger. So about that's a 25-foot putt for birdie. And actually, Connors has an opportunity, a good opportunity right now to go 2 ahead of the field. But who is Corey Connors? He's not going to be there by the ending. There's no way. I mean, if you just take a look at the way that the numbers are, like I'm not a mathematician, but look at the group. Like all those people are at -8, and these are all people that you've heard of before, and everything kind of fits a pattern. You have 8, 8, 8, 6. Anyway, the range is there. The -9 appears to be a bit of the anomaly in terms of the scoring. And the fact that it's somebody that we've never heard of, Connors, a Canadian, I think is just an indication of the fact that is not going to hold up over time unless Connors has the best round ever tomorrow, which never happens because there's too much pressure, and it's Tiger Woods. So, anyway, I think that the leading score right now is -8, and I think Tiger is tied for the lead, technically. Or not technically. Anyway, I don't know if that made sense at all. No reason to get too esoteric doing a golf broadcast. Did that make sense? Anyway. The website is going slow. Here we got Spectrum Cable. The cable companies they're not good. And instead of just focusing on getting people cable they want at a good price, they decided to build a website and try to get their own website like Hulu, and the website is no good, and it's just annoying because why on earth would you think that you can build a website? You guys do cable, 2 different things. Let the computer people, the software people do the websites and the streaming sites, and then you worry about cable. Anyway, it seemed like a bad idea, and it is no surprise that Spectrum sucks at making websites. Pacific Life, celebrating life. And now we have a commercial for Ace Hardware. Very nice looking people, a lot of pastel colors if you want to do something in your house. And honestly, every time I go to one of those like Home Depot type of stores, you're pretty much on your own. You can find people, but when they can only help you so much. They can help you try to find stuff, but they're never going to tell you how to build what you want to build. And that's a little bit disappointing. I want somebody to, talk things through with, because I don't know what I'm going to build, but they seem to just want to always go somewhere else. Anyway, Home Depot. And we are on 18 right now. And who's this guy? He's still playing, but he must have had some bad holes because they have not shown him for a little while. Sponsored by Nike, and the only reason you're getting paid right now, the price you are, is because Tiger Woods was the first person to actually get a real deal from like a real company, Nike. So you can thank your lucky stars that Tiger exists. I mean, people had big sponsorship deals back then, but golf was a little bit different. And for Nike to do that, I mean, of course, it seems like the easiest decision ever, but it's not unheard of that something like that possibly could have never happened. It just so happened Tiger was so good. I mean, golf on TV is not fun unless you play golf. Nobody that doesn't play golf is ever going to watch. So the watch is limited by the amount of people that are playing it. I mean, when was the last time you played baseball? But you still watch it anyway. Golf's a little bit different. now that seems to be a little bit of confusion on this 18th hole. I don't think they know who's gonna go, but Tiger is done. So you are officially allowed to leave if you are with me right now. Or is he done? Yeah, if you're with me right now. And I will be back tomorrow, but I'm just gonna, you know, I started this, I might as well just finish this up. But I kind of want to leave right now because I'm here only for Tiger. But you know, this guy does look like a Canadian. And he's taking his sweet time. He's thinking, you know what, this might be the only time that I get all these cameras on me and all these people watching because Tiger Woods come back. How lucky is this? I mean, this is the Valspar. I mean, who watches the Valspar? I'm gonna milk this one as much as possible because he knows that there's extra people on those channels watching Tiger and they haven't changed the channel yet. So I'm just gonna take my time. Sponsorship people, hit me up on Twitter. Here's the birdie putt. Looking way left and short. That was the worst birdie putt I've ever seen, and Connors has no chance tomorrow. It's official. Tiger is tied for the lead going into the final round of the Valspar Classic in Florida. Thank goodness we can watch on TV. That's as close to Florida as I ever want to get. But man, I do love the courses in Florida. This looks sweet. Thank goodness for PGA Tour golf and TV. But Tiger's tied for the lead, and here is Casey at -4, and oh, he was the guy that had the triple bogey, and he took himself out of contention with that one hole. Let's hope he can make this one, and then it's just one more person that Tiger has to beat. Here's the putt. Oh, dead center. Wow, that was badass, and you should have seen the look that he gave. I was like, yep, of course I was going to make that. And he shoots a 71, which is not going to cut it on Saturday, but he's still in it. He's still in it. So he got the job done. And here's the par putt from Connors. You know, let's hope he misses it. And you know what? That putting stroke looks pretty perfect. And now he's standing up over it, and he knows that everyone's watching him. He's like, oh, I'm a Canadian. And you know, he's talking to his caddy, and it is about a foot-long putt. He is doing exactly what I told you he was going to do. Oh, did the ball move? Oh, the ball moved. The ball moved, and that was the most unlucky thing I have ever seen. Because he didn't hit it, and he is going to get a penalty stroke right now on 18, and I told you he was going to blow it. I think he is waiting for an official right now because that definitely moved, and he knew it, and he also knew that millions of people were watching, and he wasn't going to get away with it. Wow. And that's what happens when you build golf courses in Florida. It's a swamp. And our miniature schnauzer is on his way to go get a bath and a haircut. And he hates it. And I think he's waiting for an official. Oh, and here comes the official on the golf cart. But what's so funny about this is based on the TV coverage of that he's getting right now, based on the extra time and the millions of eyes, this in the long run might be pretty even money. He loses the stroke, but look at all the people that are watching him, you know. John Much Jr., senior tournament referee, and he's gonna say, yep, this is standard protocol in the book, 2.5. You know what happens? Reset it, I'll watch, and then you're good. And then Stedeker's thinking, or Connors is thinking, you know what? This is annoying, and I'm just gonna milk this one and look like the lovable Canadian. Because this is the most amount of people that are ever gonna know that I exist. And he had no chance of being in it tomorrow anyway, really. So might as well have this happen. And I know that's kind of a nihilistic way to look at it, but honestly, I'm not gonna bring it up because there's no point. But the reason we have Trump as president is because he understood that concept. And you know what, dude? If you're not gonna win anyway, you better milk this one. Get all the TV time because millions of people are thinking, you know what? I've always liked Canadians. Next time, maybe wear some cooler pants. And, you know, the shirt looks like it's from 2003, and we're listening to Limp Bizkit. But anyway, here's the putt. And he made it. Connors is done for the day, shoots an 86. And wait. Why was that not a penalty stroke? How was that not a penalty stroke? Well, something happened. Read about it on the internet. And here's with Tiger Woods. I'm going to turn it up.
Played, 13 rounds coming back. I think I've played half of them with Sneds. And we were joking about that most of the day. We had a good time. The environment was incredible. People were into it. I played well, Sneds played well, and the people, I think they really got entertained today.
Let's show off some of your good shots. Take a look at the monitor. We're going to go with the birdie putt at 3.
Yeah, here's the birdie putt at 3.
Sure. No, this was downhill, downgrade, coming across the hill, and I gave a little premature kind of step. Almost missed it low.
Oh man, I don't want to get in trouble, but this is fair use.
35. How about this touch?
This was a good one. The ball was sitting halfway down. I had to go out.
Oh, that was a good chip.
Down out there. I was able to kill it, which was nice.
Axel at the 6, also your third. This one a little bit short of the green.
I had a hell of a second shot.
I like how they're making it about golf. Do you remember what I was talking about? That's how he's going to make his comeback.
If anybody had any question whether or not your touch in and around the greens was off still, I think it got answered in the last 3 days. How about this one at 9?
9 was a good one. This was quick. I hit it with some speed, and I was able to hit a nice little dyer in there, and I rolled in just like a fly.
He chipped it in. You see how they're making it about? Oh, Tiger looks great. He looks a little older, but I like what he's saying.
Your birdie putt here at the 10.
10 was just uphill, right to left. Make sure I give it enough gas, and I hit a good putt.
He's making some birdies.
Like your putter was working well for you. How about your second at 14? This was a beauty.
I actually swung this 4-iron. Wind switched on us. Actually came back in, and Joey, over here is saying, "Go, please go."
Holy crap! See, they're making it about the golf. He smoked that 4-iron. If you heard the sound of that, he smoked that 4-iron.
A lot of the guys were talking about this perhaps being your best swing of the day.
His stinger.
What does it say about your confidence that you're
that
able
was
to
a good swing
like this on a hole like 16?
Well, I hit a few little shots on the range just in case. I had to hit it today on 16 because 2-iron yesterday is 255 cover, and I barely covered it. And if the wind's coming out of the southeast, then 2-iron's not the club I can't cover. So I had to hit 3-wood, but again, 3-wood brings in the left trouble. So I hit a few of those little shots on the range, felt really comfortable hitting them, and worked out perfectly.
So it all
you got to make it about the golf.
We could hear and see the craziness going on outside the ropes. From your vantage point inside the ropes while you're competing, what's that like?
Loud, very, very loud. And the people here in Tampa are really into it, and it's been incredible. They've been so nice, and just been into it, and they really have been into this event. And I played myself right there in contention, so it'll be a fun Sunday.
Well, it's the first time they've seen you in 22 years. Good to have you back here in Western Florida. Tiger Woods with a Saturday 67. He's in the mix, headed to the final round at the Valspar Championship.
Today, right now, you have more power at your fingertips than entire generations that came before you. It's not really about what technology can do. It's about what you can do with it. We are living in the future we always dreamed of. We have mixed reality that changes how we see the world, and AI empowering us to change the world we see. So what will you do with it?
With thousands
oh man, I got a text. I forgot to. Okay, anyway. What's up, guys? I should probably call this before I get in trouble for. I was texting. Before I get in trouble for fair use. There we go. Thanks for being here, everybody. I am going to be back tomorrow, do some golf. Make sure you come back. And thanks for being here.